I was 38 when I finally found out I was autistic, dyspraxic and dyslexic. I was doing my masters and struggling. Once I found out, it all made sense. I remember sitting in the office that was always hot and smelled slightly dusty, despite being a new build. The combination made me remember a time of heat and dust. Not the type of sun we get in Wales, but a life-sucking sun that has parched the ground too much. Suddenly I was back in Mallorca, my toes dug into the almost white sand. Not the heavy beat of bass and false lights of a rave, but the other side of the island. The part that had opened to the elements and the locals, where you must be able to speak Spanish, and the only tourists were hardened Germans in hot-footed socked sandals. I was there with my undergraduate degree. I didn't know what was wrong with me then. I was good at what I did, but I was hiding. I was out drawing plants. It was a joint degree in art and biology. "You never look at people," she said. Why? My companion was older than me. I found it easier to get on with those on the periphery of society, and she sat happily on the weird shoulder of life. "I don't know," I said. "We need to fix that." I looked at the tree just behind her and off to the left. I guess. It is no way to live. From that day on, when she spoke to me, she told me to look at her. If the internet had been what it is today, I would probably be one of those people, up to that point, that would have had the best Instagram account around. My life would have seemed perfect. I know, because at the time I did it all with a camera. I have books and books of photos, and my life looks perfect. It wasn't. All the friends that are there, I'm not sure I knew any of them. Look at me. If you've been taught to hide all your life, how do you do it? I never told her that it hurt, an actual physical pain. Don't think I've ever admitted that. Slowly I got used to the pain. I started to look at her ear. "My eyes," she would say. I would try, but that hurt most. I found that if I focused, I could look at her nose. "That's it," she exclaimed. It wasn't, but it was the best I could do. "Look at me." It became her catchphrase, the thing that she said all the time. Look at sodding me. Some of me hated it, and a tiny part said that I needed to learn this, so I persevered. After a year, she stopped saying it. After another month or so, I realised I was looking at her eyes, and they were brown. I wish she was still here, because she would see that it doesn't show, not anymore. My autism is well hidden, tucked away inside.